Hello everybody, it is Jessa and welcome back to a room build. So today I wanted to build an office. I was kind of inspired, I don't know what by, to build something that somebody could use if they are very creative and really into their writing and really into books and literature. So that is what I made. Quite typically, if I was to build anything, I would build a modern home. It would be modern on the outside, it would be modern interiors. I love the whole big open windows, all the light coming through, like tons and tons and tons of natural light, like furniture all white with like accents of different colors. That is me all over. Like, I'm obsessed with how that looks. I love it. So today, this is actually really quite out of the ordinary for me. I would never ever build something like this, and if I download houses off the gallery and they come looking like this, I change up everything to be modern. So this is really out of my comfort zone, and so, you know, if something looks a little off and maybe like it shouldn't be there, no, that's why, because I don't think I've ever even attempted to build something like this before. So you can imagine how strange it was for me to, you know, start building and using things I don't ever use. So I think it turned out pretty decent. I think my intentions was it to have as little natural lighting as I could, so that the room was sort of lit up by the lighting or candles and the fireplace that I put in there, so that it gives this whole really nice look, cozy vibe. So, you know, you could go in there, you could get some writing done, and then you can cozy up with a book by the fire and read all night until you're done reading. So yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with how I achieved that. So I used the writing desk from level 8 or 9 from the writing career. That's when you unlock it. And so you wouldn't be able to get that in your gameplay straight away. You'd have to work your way up, but obviously I wasn't in a gameplay, so everything was unlocked already. So if you download it, I'm pretty sure it comes with it anyway. And then you also can get matching bookcases higher up in the writer's career, if that makes sense. So I think it is level 8, and then it's level 9 for the bookshelves or bookcases, and they match very well, which is why I used them. Otherwise I wouldn't have gone near them. But I really like them. I had to put 2, there's 4 there. I had to put 2, one in front of another, so that it would be a bit thicker, because the desk stuck out quite far, and I didn't really like that. So I got a bit creative and I merged 2. So yeah. So I knew that when I was building this, there'd just be tons of neutral colours, browns, and I don't know how the colour of wood. I don't know how to describe it, but you know the different shades that wood typically comes in? That's like the overall colour scheme of this room build. And I was kind of like, in my head as I was building, I was like, don't forget, add like little details in to add a pop of colour to make it less wood coloured. And I didn't. I just completely forgot. Like, nothing in, I don't know, even though I kept saying to myself, like, don't forget the pop of colour, I just never did it. But I don't think it looks too dull and boring. Hopefully it doesn't. I did, at the end, I added in a new coloured wallpaper to make it look a little bit more brighter, because it was looking quite dim, and I just didn't like it. But of course, you don't just have to be a writer to use this. This could just be a general study. And I also included an easel, so if you have a sim who is a creative little soul, you can have, this room is perfect for them. They can write, they can paint. You could probably fit in a what are they called, woodwork bench. You could probably put that somewhere. You could just extend the walls or something, and I mean, in that little corner there where I was struggling to find something to put, I put a lamp in there in the end. I was going to put a plant. I was going to put like a chest of drawers, but then I was like, no, we have too many things on that wall, so just add a lamp, and that's what I did. And then I had this genius idea to add in a fireplace, and I was so excited about it because I never use fireplaces ever. Like, never ever ever do I use fireplaces in my builds, which I don't know why, and I genuinely should start doing it more because they are one of the things that make a house a home. They really do. They just make everything a lot more cozy. I'm really liking how it looked. I love it. And there's not just old-fashioned fireplaces in The Sims. They have got a huge huge range. That was an exaggeration. They've got a fair range of different types of fireplaces. So, yes. I should start using them more. I really do like how they look. So, as you can see, I'm just adding in some lights. I think I've mentioned this, I wanted as little natural light as I could to give that warm glow to the room. That really makes everything cozy. The modern homes look amazing and the lighting is so refreshing and lovely. But sometimes you need to have that sort of like glowy warmth to just chill and just relax and take everything easy. So, yes. I am going to go ahead and end this voice over here. The video is pretty close to finishing. There's a couple more minutes left and then I've got screenshots. So I really hope you enjoyed this build and this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.